So, hello. I'd like to run some experiments with me, and to tell you the truth, I don't know the outcome. So, I have 3 of these apples, and I have another apple that is in my pocket. So, I'm gonna put them on the rail in here. The first apple is from the store. The second apple is from one grandpa's garden. Thank you, Gala. You brought this to me. This apple is, I got it somewhere in the forest, somewhere on the floor, not on the floor, on the ground. So I thought I'll measure ore with my dowsing instruments. But the issue was that my mom put the phone just beside all of these 3 apples. So I thought the experiment might not work because the phone, the frequency that runs through the phone, all of the receiving and transmitting, it could affect the aura. It will definitely affect the aura. So this is why I grabbed another apple from Grandpa's garden. So it was never sprayed. So I'll put it in here and we'll start measuring. This is done specifically for measuring auras, and it's called Cameroon aurameter. And this is what I started to dowse with, just a regular pendulum. If I don't have anything on my hands and people ask me to measure aura or to find some objects, and people like me, they're called dowsers or extrasensoric people. Not everybody can do it, but if I see a person and person asks me if she can do it, I have to measure their energy coming from their fingers and from their eyes. So maybe later in my videos I'll show you how I do it. So, but let's measure the aura of the apples. And I'll be doing double measurements, meaning I'll be measuring at the same time with 2 instruments. But nobody does it, by the way. The reason why I want to avoid some dowsing errors. They're not big and they're much better. So dowsing methods are much more precise than any instruments, than any electronic instruments. We were comparing it. Okay, so the first apple is apple from the store. So I'm measuring the aura. I don't care about the wind, by the way. So I have to take off my shoes. Meh. Yeah. You see very little. Okay? So let's go to Grandpa's apple. Remember, these first 3 apples were beside the phone. Okay, let's do Grandpa's apple. So see, I told you that aurameter is a bit more sensitive than the pendulum. So it's this much. Okay, apple from the forest. Again, the first 3 apples are affected by the phone, by my mom's phone. Okay, I'll start from here. Okay, something like Grandpa's, but a bit bigger. Okay, let's do the apple that was not affected. Okay. And I can, and you see, the quality of aura of this apple is different. It's much stronger. It's much, much, much stronger. Galia, see? This apple, the aura is this big. So, how do you restore it? I can show you in the next video. Yes, it is still doable. And people ask me, why do I always run retreats at my place? My place, we have very special forest with the trees. They're called white eastern pine, and they have the biggest aura size. The bigger your aura, the more energy you have. The more efficient you are in conversations with your business, the more effect you can do on other people, the bigger scale is gonna be of your influence. But eat good apples.